Driving faster in my car, falling farther from just what we are. Oh man, such a great song by the Stone Temple Pilots. What is going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again for Urban Kung Fu. And today I brought you something very, very special and very scarce. And this time I really mean it. This piece that you're looking at right now, this is the soundtrack to the 1994 Brandon Lee classic, The Crow. But if you look at the cover and the backside, you can tell that there's a difference. And that's why, because this album is actually from Malaysia. That's right, this is from Malaysia. Now, what's interesting about this album is not just because it's from overseas, but it's because this album was released before this soundtrack was available on vinyl. That's right. I have the other record store day releases. They did that twice. And this one, I acquired this LP a number of years ago. I think it was probably about 10 years ago. I'm not too sure. But as you can tell, the label on the vinyl is actually very, very different. It just has two crows. There's no song listing, just a plain black label with two crows. And if you see the cover, it says nothing but the crow and, of course, the bird. It also came with this little nice booklet, which contains a few photos of Brandon. Everything is in black and white. This is the backside of the book of the booklet, and it features a great shot of Brandon. When you open up the first page, it looks like a centerfold, and it's got this great shot of Brandon sitting at the church in that iconic pose on the chair. And then when you flip the page again, we see Eric Draven in the loft with, I believe that's the crow or Gabriel the cat. Don't remember. But this here is the centerfold of the booklet. You can see the bird, the crow in flames. Another great scene in The Crow. This is a very, very nice piece. I didn't even know I had this until I was looking through my things, and I found it recently. And I says, you know what? I got to do a video on this. Now, this here is a promotional 12-inch by 12-inch leaflet, and this is to promote the soundtrack, the very first soundtrack of the Crow. And as you can see in the bottom, it says 1994 Atlantic Recording Corporation for promotional use only. And this is the flip side, which is pretty cool. It's black with the bird and Brandon's gray eyes piercing right through the wings. And you can see the list of the artists that performed music for this one-of-a-kind, iconic, and legendary soundtrack album. This is probably one of the best albums I ever heard. And so there you go. The Crow, original soundtrack from Malaysia.